I can understand English, but I can't speak. This is a very common question. Do you know why it happens? Let me show you.
What's your favorite hobby?
Use simple present. What was it? Subject plus verb?
I play tennis.
Are you a good tennis player?
Yes!
I started 6 years ago, but I'm still doing it. Maybe I should use present perfect continuous. How? Subject plus have and has plus been plus ing?
I have been playing tennis.
Time. You forgot time. Use for.
I have been playing tennis for...
You know what? I should go.
Present simple. Present simple.
Go!
No. Negative. Negative.
Don't go! Ah, shoot! I couldn't speak English, but why? Because I was thinking so much and I was focusing a lot on grammar. I was searching for what grammar to use or what words I can use, and that's why I couldn't speak with her. When we speak, we don't have time to think. As an English learner, you have spent a lot of time learning about grammar, vocabulary, and of course, you will spend a lot of time learning those. You might be able to write a very good paragraph, but if you want to speak, you can't. And the reason is because when you are writing, you have time to think about the grammar rules, the structures, what words to use. But when you're speaking, there is no such time. The other person is waiting for an answer. So, what is the solution? Don't worry, I'm here to help. There are 4 steps that I'm going to tell you about, and by following these 4 steps, you will be able to improve your speaking by a lot. The first step is to learn everything by topic. What do I mean? Well, when you want to speak with someone, there are many different topics to talk about. For example, to talk about friendship, relationships, health, environment, education, sports, hobbies. What you should do is to have a notebook, and when you learn any words or phrases, you just write everything down under its relevant topic. So you need a notebook. This notebook should have many different sections. Each section should be about a very common topic. Okay, now I have the notebook and I have some topics on it. I don't know all the topics. Don't worry. As you go by, as you study, you will come across different topics. And when you come across a topic, you just write it down in your notebook. Now, I have the notebook with its different sections. What do I do next? Step 2. Write before you speak. Write before you speak. Because when you write, you have time to think about grammar and vocabulary, but when you speak, you don't. Let's take the case of friendship as a topic. So you open your notebook, you go to the friendship section, and what you do here is that you write down a few sentences with different adjectives or nouns or phrases or verbs that are about this topic. Okay, I don't know what to write. I have friends. That's the only sentence I can make. What should I do? Let me show you an online tool that can help you a lot in making sentences. I want to make some sentences, but I can't make any complex sentence. All I can think about is, okay, I have friend. Well, this tool can come in handy. This is called Osdic. You have to go to the website osdic.com and then enter the keyword friend in this case. And you can see there are some adjectives that you can use. For example, you can say, I have a friend. I have a best friend. I have some close friends. I have great friends. I have some intimate friends. So you can use some adjectives, plus there are certain examples that can help you make different examples yourself. Her best friend at school was called Anna. I'm inviting only my closest friends to the party. It was so relaxing to be among old friends, and lots of other examples. Okay, that was adjective. What else? There are some verbs you can use with friend. Become friends. They became friends after meeting on holiday. Remain or stay, find or make or win or have. And
there are some phrases that you can use. For example, a circle of friends. He introduced me to his circle of friends, right? Or a friend of mine, instead of saying one of my friends, you can say a friend of mine, or one of your friends, a friend of yours, a friend of his. I was given this necklace by a good friend of mine. It's a very useful website.
So, by using this online tool, you can make sentences on your own. For example, you can say, I have friends. A very simple sentence. Make it a bit more complicated by saying, I have some friends. Let's use an adjective. I have some close friends. I have some intimate friends. You can say a circle of friends. I have a large circle of friends. I have a small circle of friends. Using an adjective, I have a small circle of close friends. You see, I'm making different sentences with the structures, with the phrases, adjectives, verbs, and nouns I learned from this online dictionary. You can also say, a friend of mine. He's a friend of mine. I want to go out with a friend of mine. A friend of mine works in a restaurant. Let's use an adjective. A close friend of mine works in a restaurant. You see, I'm trying to mix things together to make different sentences. I want to make new friends. I have to go to a gym because I want to make new friends. Or you can say become friends. I want to call her. Maybe we can become friends. And as you make these sentences, make sure to write everything down in its section in your notebook. So now you know the topic. You have some different sentences with different words and nouns and verbs and adjectives and phrases. These phrases are also called prefabricated sentences, which means sentences that you made earlier or before. They are very useful because when you speak, you don't have to make the sentence anymore. You have made it before. It's prefabricated. It's on your mind because you made them. So, what happens when you want to speak with someone about friends or friendship? What happens is that your mind immediately goes to the friends and friendship section, opens it, sees all the sentences and vocabulary that you have made, and makes sentences by mixing those or using those directly. Now, you know the topic, you know some sentences about it. What's next? Step 3 is to write down every new word or new phrase or new adjective or whatever you learn under its correct section in your speaking notebook. In one of my previous videos, I talked about how to learn words so that you can actually use them when you want to speak. There was a note-taking method which was very important if you want to have an active vocabulary so that you can use those words when you speak. Make sure to watch this video. It's very helpful. It's one of the important and crucial sections towards fluent speaking. I'm going to link it over here. Make sure to click on it and watch it, maybe after this video. Okay, that was about the note-taking method, which was in another video of mine. Now, step 4. What should I do next? Practice. Step 4 is practice. Yes, this is a very, very important step. Let me give you an example. Imagine you know everything about driving in theory. So you know how to start a car, you know how to stop a car, you know if you want to turn, you should turn the wheel, you know if you want to go faster, you should change gears, right? Are you a good driver by knowing these? No. These are the things you know in theory. However, if you want to be a good driver, you need to sit in a car, start a car, and get going. You need to drive. The more you drive, the better driver you are. The same is true for English language. You might know grammar, vocabulary, structures. However, when you want to speak, you can't because you haven't practiced enough. The more you practice, the more comfortable you will be while speaking to other people. A very common and important question students ask is, okay, we want to practice speaking, but I'm alone. I don't have a partner to talk to. Well, guess what? You don't need a partner. You can just talk to yourself. Let me show you. How many friends do you have? Not many. No, I don't have many friends. Oh, I have a small circle of friends. How many friends do you have? I have a small circle of friends. I have a small circle of close friends. Okay. Why? Because I'm not sociable? How many friends do you have? I have a small circle of close friends because I'm not really sociable. Nice. Easy peasy. You see, I talk to myself. Now, you might not want to do it in front of other people because it might be kind of crazy, but do it with yourself. Do it in front of the mirror. Just talk to yourself about something while you are waiting for a bus, while you are walking, while you're in your bed. Imagine a situation and try to think of a dialogue or try to describe something to someone. Just talk to yourself. Which is another common question. I talk to myself, but how do I know if I'm doing it right? Guess what? You don't have to even do it right. Just talk to yourself. You know, when you put in the effort to speak, little by little, you will get the hang of it. Now, you might be doing it wrong, which is totally okay, because you will also study grammar. And while you're studying grammar, when you learn something new, you might say, so I've been doing it wrong. Your mind will be alert. So the next time you're doing it wrong, you would say, brr, brr, you're doing it wrong. Trust me, you need time. So be patient and practice, and don't forget to follow the 4 steps we just discussed. I hope you've enjoyed this lesson. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. And please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and click subscribe if you're new to my channel. See ya!